Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. Once again, my name is Jason, and we're back with some more Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Last time we made it through that horrible Necromancer's dungeon, and we came back to Wayrest to get our next clue as to what we had to do. We needed to go track down some ex-Queen of Daggerfall, and I think we'll be able to do that best in Daggerfall. Now, I went ahead and I stayed a night at the inn here, let me see, the Red Wolf. Got my, what was it, my Dwarven Tento, I think it was, repaired at the general store. Did some casting, and, got a little bit of practice in before, before here we are. We're ready to go ahead and on our adventure to Daggerfall. If you're curious or interested in what Alexis' stats currently are, because she's been, improving some things, here are her stats as they stand right now, and let's take a look at the skills, because I'm actually a little bit curious as to what our primary skills are sitting at right now. So Illusion is still horrible at, let's say, 38%. Let's see, Dodging at 40, and Stealth at 53. And let's go ahead and let's see my major skills. Thaumaturgy. I really need to figure out what school, we'll say, of magic this is, like what kind of spells it has in it, so that I can improve this. Short Blade is coming along fairly well at 56%, and Lockpicking at 22 is pathetic. Let's see, minor skills. We got Alteration, which is, actually, that's pathetic. Critical Strike, which is getting better. Mercantile, which has been improved a little bit. Destruction, Restoration, and Backstabbing. And then, of course, there's the Miscellaneous, which you can go ahead and pause and take a look at all of those. I'm not going to go through all of those myself. Alright, so we're going to head off to Daggerfall, and hopefully we can find some hints or some, about the next path we need to take for the main quest. I feel like we're kind of strong enough to take the main quest. Like, the fact that I was able to clear that dungeon, and the reason why it was so hard was probably because I made it harder on myself than it really needed to be. So, we're gonna go to Daggerfall, and we're gonna go to the actual city of Daggerfall, because I think that's probably the best place to start our search for an ex-queen of the place. Yes, I'd like to travel to Daggerfall. We're gonna do so. We don't really need to rush anymore. If we think about this, let me see. Actually, stopping at inns will reduce our time, but it's gonna cost us less. Wait a second. Camping out's gonna cost us more, so I might as well just go with the inns. And we'll do so recklessly. Yeah, we'll take the ship. That'll get us there a lot quicker. Alright, so we're gonna recklessly travel on ship. I don't know how that's gonna work, and we're gonna stop for the night at inns, because for some reason that's cheaper. Let's do this! The bargain shoppers of the known world are out in force today, and it is little wonder, for the 10th of Sun's Height is a holiday called the Merchants' Festival. Every marketplace and equipment store has dropped their prices to at least half. The only shop not being patronized today is the Mages Guild. Darn it! Where prices are as exorbitant as usual. Tell me about it. Most citizens in need of a magical item are waiting 2 months for the celebration of Tales and Talos, where prices will be more reasonable. Okay, I gotta get a calendar. I gotta get a calendar and be able to, maybe, we'll say, plan my shopping based on some of these holidays. Now, I'm wondering, did I miss this festival thing? Like, let's see, what time is it? It's 5 in the morning, so it's very likely that, we'll say, the shops are going to be open today, and I'm going to be able to do some, we'll say, some shopping. So today's definitely going to be, we'll say, a shopping day. I'm going to run around to every shop I can find, and hopefully be able to get some good deals on maybe something. I wonder if their selling prices are decent. Ooh, Jason, I just got a crazy idea. Okay, what if the game was poorly programmed? Because what are the chances of that happening? What if the game was poorly programmed, and while their selling costs are low, what if their buying costs remain the same? You can, like, buy things for, like, half off and then sell them back for exorbitant prices. It'd be like, you could be printing money. That sounds like an amazing idea, Jason. Let's try that. Alright, I am in a tavern, right? This doesn't sound like tavern music. I don't think I'm in a tavern. Did I just walk into a non-tavern? Let me leave? Oh, no, that was a residence. I just busted into a residence. Okay. Sorry, people of that residence. Wait, why am I apologizing? Alexis does this all the time. I should have robbed them. Darn it. Oh, people are up. A jolly voice says, "Welcome to my home." Darn it, I should have just robbed them when I had the chance, when they didn't know that I was there. Okay, they're awake now. Alright, so wait. If they're awake, that means that the city's waking up. Yes, I see people in the streets. The sky's kind of red. So we're just gonna go ahead and, actually, I want to talk to someone first. I want to see if someone has a lead on what we're looking for. I need to know, okay, tell me about, can you tell me about any of these, anything that I actually want to know about? No, you can't. Okay, maybe I'll need to go to the castle of Daggerfall and get some information there, but first, we shall hit up every store. A young lad with the Rose of Wayrest embroidered on his surcoat appears at your side, hands you an engraved card, and disappears. Why do I have a feeling that's relevant to something? Let's take a look. I have a bunch of items I probably have to sell as well, so... Oh, where's this card? That's parchment. They're all gonna appear as parchment, aren't they? Is it at the bottom? Letter of credit? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be... Yeah, it's probably gotta be one of the green ones, so let's take a look. My eyes and ears abroad say that you are interested in the fate of a certain letter. Okay, I already read that one before. What about... So it must be this green one. Greetings and salutations, I hope your trip was uneventful. They say that you are keenly interested in the haunting of Daggerfall. I think I already read that one as well. I need... Did I read that one? In the haunting of Daggerfall, my father and King Lysandas were somewhat close. Should you come visit me, I might be able to shed some light upon recent events involving Lysandas. Prince Lotan cased Sentinel. I think that's the only lead we have right now, other than trying to find some other person, so I might as well hit that up. Yeah, so we're gonna go talk to that guy, that prince, after we're, because, you know, it sounds like royalty, right? So that's kind of what we were supposed to do. So let's go ahead and, I'll probably cut out most of it, but we're gonna go do some shopping. I'll cut back if there's anything of interest, but for the most part, I suspect it's just gonna be, hey, yo, guy, I want to buy stuff. Here, you can also take my stuff that I don't want to keep. And he'll be like, oh, why, thank you. I will buy that from you. And, you know, everything's gonna be great. Alright, after my exhaustive search, man, I feel like I've recorded an entire episode's worth of just shopping that I'm going to be cutting out. I found absolutely nothing for sale in Daggerfall that was of any worth. There was a lot of, we'll say, just general crap and basically stuff I've already got, and I still haven't found, I'm gonna have to search for it maybe a little bit more on my own, but I gotta find a buyer for some of the items I have on me, like the Holy Tome. I can't remember where I can sell those. I've gone to, you know, the book stall, but they didn't want to take it, and I've gone to pretty much everywhere you see here, and every place that's got a name attached to it, I've gone there, and I haven't been able to find anything, really. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually stop by the Temple of Kinnereth, and see if I've been expelled yet, and if not, I'll go ahead and take another mission and fail that for them as well. Because, like I said, I want to join a different temple, because these guys, like we read in the book, they couldn't even heal some bozo with a fever. Let's go back and talk to this guy here. Hey, guy, quest guy, how's it going? Get quest. Would you be willing to assist in an exorcism novice? Yeah, sure, why not? Would you? Blah, 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 blah. Let me take a look at my affiliations here. Kinnereth, novice. Really, there's nothing else that... You haven't expelled me yet? Why aren't you expelling me? I'm a terrible person. You don't want me in your temple? No, you don't. You want to kick me out, right? No. I guess they don't. A little bit frustrating, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my stamina spell to get my stamina back up a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and follow that one lead we've got from that one note. Which was... I think this is a new note. I can't remember. I think it is. I really don't know. We'll talk to him anyways. Basically, it says cased, but I'm wondering, or cast, or I'm wondering if it's actually supposed to be castle, but they typoed, so maybe it's that Sentinel. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Sentinel. Is Sentinel a sort of a territory, like a region, or is it an area within Daggerfall? I'm not too sure. We're gonna look over these really quick, look over the different regions and see if Sentinel is one of them. I think it is, if I recall correctly. I might need to go ahead and take a boat again. Dark Fronts, and yes, the desert. Sentinel, there it is. Sentinel is over there. So we're probably going to be traveling to Sentinel, within the area of Sentinel. Yeah, let's find it. Sentinel. And it's right there up on the coast, of course, because, you know, we want to be able to have a ship go there. So we're going to travel by ship. We'll do so recklessly, and it's actually cheaper to go by in for whatever reason, so let's do that. Let's travel off to Sentinel. Maybe there's some different architecture way over on this side. Entering Sentinel, a lot of my stuff went up, but we've arrived at night again, and daylight is not about to break soon, so we're gonna go ahead and climb. The first glance, though, the bricks already look a different color, so that's a good sign. We've got brown bricks. We're gonna go ahead and climb up this wall. I wonder if this wall is any easier to climb than, you know, gray bricks. Yeah, it's about the same. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and talk to that prince and see if maybe we can get in good with him, and I don't even know if that's what we're supposed to be doing. Right now it's just the only clear thing I know that I should be doing, so that's why I'm gonna go ahead and do it, rather than searching around for some random person. I figure if I can develop, we'll say, connections, then, you know, maybe I can get somewhere a little bit more. Jump off the wall, hurt myself, that's okay. These buildings do look different. That is cool. I like that. I'm not sure if I should heal or... Because I'm going to be stopping at an inn anyways, right? So I figured if I go ahead and I cast something right now, then I'd be able to, you know, just restore my magic and stuff once I get in somewhere. Actually, that's really cool. Even looking at the map, you can tell the different type of architecture. The buildings have a very different, we'll say, design to them. That's actually really cool. I like that. There we go. A little bit of variety in Daggerfall, and it's over by more of the desert-like region. I like that. I like this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and run over to the tavern. We'll spend the night, and then we'll go to Castle Sentinel and try to meet up with the prince guy, and you know, go ahead and ask him. Hey, yeah, you said you had some information for me? And he'll be like, yes, I did. And, then, you know, we'll take it from there. So, there's even a mug on the door! That's cool! I like Sentinel. Sentinel's a cool place, and the inside looks different. Well, it looks a little bit run down, and this creepy guy's down here, so evidently I don't find myself in a very fancy establishment, but maybe that means the prices will be a little bit more agreeable. I'd like to have a room for the night. 4 gold pieces. I've had better for less, but whatever. Let's go ahead and cast some magic. Different doors. Very nice. So let's see. What are we going to be casting before we go to bed? I could cast heal. Yeah, that'll bring up my restoration a bit. And do I have anything left? I got 6 points. Or sorry, 8 points. I can use that to cast buoyancy. There we go. And now we go ahead and rest until fully healed, and that should bring us till the next morning because it takes a while to recover all of our magicka. 8 hours slept, and that brings us to 5 in the morning. Not quite enough yet. I find a lot of the people tend to wake up around 7 or 8 or whatever, which I'm not sure if is actually accurate for this type of setting, but whatever. I want to lower my teleportation spell cost, so maybe, but that's going to take me a whole, like, 8 hours to go ahead and recover that. That's a little bit too much. So let's go ahead and, I can't paper cut because I need an actual target to do that, so I need, we'll say, an attack spell that's not going to kill me and everyone else in this place and get guards after me. Actually, let's try this. No, actually, that's right, because this fireball still costs so much to cast. Okay, we'll just keep this thing simple and go with Chameleon. That'll help with my, I think, my illusion type magic, so that will allow me to use sneaky peeky like a little bit more as well. And it only added an extra 2 hours to our, we'll say, to our stay. So that should be good. The room, the area looks a lot brighter, so that's telling me that we are probably at daytime, and I'm already lost because the game decided to go ahead and put me into a different room in a completely different place in the tavern. Like, I get that, you know, it's easy just to hit rest and then bam, you're in your room, but it'd be nice if it actually required you to, walk to where you want it, where you're supposed to sleep. And, that might sound like a pain, but at the same time, at least you would know how to get back out. I don't know. Nah, actually, maybe the way they have it is better. Alright, so I need to find Castle Sentinel. So guys, can you direct me to this place? I need to find, what is it? Regional? No, it's not regional, it's general. General. Castle Sentinel. Yeah, I was right, it was a typo. I'm new to Sentinel too, now please excuse me. Like heck you are. Alright, well what about you? Do you know where Castle Sentinel is? She looks very happy, she's like, what do you want? Sorry friend, I can't help you there, okay? Just keep asking around. It's likely the big, giant building that's going to be on my map, but I don't feel like looking at my map. I feel like asking people. That way there I can build up my etiquette skill. I heard of you, Alexis. I'd help you if I could. Whoa, do I have a good reputation here? Let me see. I'm a common citizen in Sentinel. I could start off with a fresh slate. Hey, guard. What is it? I'd like to know where, the castle is. Like, you gotta know, you're the guard. You asked the right person, just look for it. Just look for it. Let me just mark Castle Sentinel here on your map. Thank you, guard guy. See, I knew it. I knew I should have just talked to the guard. Guards know what they're talking about. Kind of, maybe. Castle Sentinel, that looks cool from overhead. And it's within eyesight of me. I shot. Okay, no, it's a little bit too far away. It hasn't, we'll say, spawned in, so it hasn't become visible, so there's a reason why I couldn't see it. This water looks like it's probably pretty deep. Well, let's go ahead and use buoyancy to walk across it. Or does buoyancy just allow me to float? Okay, so it's not water walking. It's just, which makes sense, because, you know, buoyancy just means to float-ish. That's kind of, we'll say the quick and easy, definition. Wait, that's a Mage's Guild logo. Am I at the castle? No, you're not at the castle, you idiot! The castle's over more to the east. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I guess we gotta run over that way. I'd go to the Mage's... Oh, wait. I wonder if the Mage's Guild here will talk to me. I wonder if my reputation with them is still, like, tarnished and terrible. I hope not. That would be kind of cool if I could come to the Mage's Guild here, and they don't know who I am, and they can, like, sell me spells, because I definitely need some, we'll say, spells to counteract all the paralysis and status effects I'm going to be experiencing while adventuring. I gotta see if there's actually even a cure disease spell, and I'm gonna grab myself a restore intelligence spell, a very low cost one, that way there, you know, should my intelligence become damaged, I can boost that back up. Yeah, I think that's I'm gonna use my recent experience in the dungeon to, we'll say, dictate exactly what I need to be purchasing spell-wise before I go ahead and dive into my next dungeon. Which reminds me, what if this guy sends me into a dungeon? He's probably gonna send me into a dungeon. Alright, well, let's go ahead and talk to the prince guy. It's loading. And the interior looks strange. Alright, you. The guard by the door intones in a broad voice. All those having business with Queen Akorithi pass through the door at the back of the hall. But I don't have business with the Queen, I have business with the Prince. I gotta talk to somebody, find out where the Prince is. You. Do you know where the Prince is? I've heard of you, nothing good, of course, get lost. Okay, well, I guess people do know who you are. A tall man! I have a mission of some diplomatic importance, a gift of peace that needs be exchanged. As a favor to me, would you bring my gift to my friend? No, I'm looking, no, go away, shh. I'm trying to find the prince. Hey, pirate guy. You need something, you look nothing like the graphic you're represented by. I need to know where the, things, no. Okay, so I need to just look for someone important looking and hope that that is the prince. Can I go through this door? What the heck is over here? I have no idea. The guard by the door intones in a broad voice. All those having business with Queen Akorithi pass through the door at the back of the hall on the right-hand side. What the heck? Okay. The back of the hall at the right-hand side. But I don't want to talk to the Queen, but yet I'm very curious to experience this new area. What the heck? There's a lever here. Oh, it's an elevator! That's so... you've seen this before, Jason. I don't know why you're getting all excited. Well, I've seen it in a dungeon, and I didn't know it would be used in, like, areas like this. Can you maybe shed some light on where the prince is? I'm looking for the prince. People, things, work. No, regional. No, nobody seems to know where the prince is. I don't want to talk to the queen. What if the prince is not even at the castle? Well, no, it was addressed Castle Sentinel. So, he's gotta be here, right? I would think. Okay, I'll jump up on this elevator, and I'm stuck in it. Okay, there we go, I'm unstuck. And I'll use this elevator to go up, and... This is a very fancy castle. I'm not sure how that worked, I didn't see any tracks. Is that a magically lifting elevator thing? That's a possibility, I suppose. Holy cow, it's like man, I would not want to siege this place. Alright, let's see here, we got, two half-naked guys standing around, they're like, hey, yo, you look like the queen, but I don't want to talk to you, I want to talk to, are you the prince? I hope you're the prince. Yeah, if it would actually match the pattern we've seen so far. We'll save this, ouch, why not? Hello. Yes, I have something for an able-bodied young dark elf. It's nothing special, just a simple errand, but it'll mean an extra 342 gold to you. Interested? I should have looked to see who this was first before I... No, I'm not interested. Well, okay, you didn't need to insult me. I suppose you wanted me to give you the 342 gold for nothing, or perhaps you were hoping for something really interesting. Well, that you'll have to wait for that, Alexis. How do you know my name? How does everyone know who I am? Who are you? You're Prince Greklith. That's not the prince I'm looking for. You know what? Screw you guys. Screw you. Are you a prince? No. Your name is Mast, and yours Tuth. Are you the prince? Okay. I was wondering if you were just maybe a prince who had some really bad luck, and you know your mother hates you, and she's like, you are going to be the new jester, and you're Lurch, and you are Chorka. Oh, and you're naked. I didn't even like. Hello. All right. I guess that's you and her. Yeah, you're okay. You're an item. You're a thing. Okay, that's cool. Sorry for barging in. I didn't mean to interrupt. Let's see. Anything over here? There's just, you know, this random set of drawers which I could steal from if I didn't want to maybe burn my bridges. Because I didn't want to burn my bridges. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we're gonna continue scouring this castle, trying to find... What is the guy's name anyways? I keep forgetting. Let's see, it is under Clothing and Miscellaneous, and we are going to read this. Prince Lotan at Castle Sentinel. So he's somewhere in the castle. He's gotta be somewhere in the castle. And I can't ask people where he is, because people won't tell me. They're just rude, and they're like jerks and stuff. Yeah. Thanks, jerk people. Okay, are you gonna... There we go. I'm gonna stay in info mode so I can just look at people from afar and just kind of be like, okay, I know who you are, I know who you are, I know who you are, so... That way I'm not wasting time talking to people who are gonna be giving me missions, and I'm gonna be like, no, I don't want to do the mission. And then they'll be upset with me, and... does that affect my standing at all? Or is it just... Is everyone just rude? Yeah, there we go. I'm still just a common citizen. I was wondering, you know, if the rude responses are just because... are just default. You know, you get that all the time whenever you say no. You are not the prince. You know, I was wondering, like, maybe it's a really, really young prince. And you are, Charvek C. And what are you hiding in your closet? Nothing. You have no skeletons in your closet. Oh, no, nothing here either. Hey, I'm sure there's a joke about necromancers and skeletons in their closet in there somewhere, but I'm going to refrain from making it. I'll give the idea to whoever wants to give a shot at it. Nope. Alright. I'm not sure. I'm debating, I'm like, do I just cut out a lot of this exploration, or do I show it off? Because this is a new area, and maybe it's somewhere of interest. You know, the exploration aspect. It's possible, you know, just because there's no fighting, it doesn't mean that it's not, we'll say, a place of interest. Now, running through streets, you know, you've seen enough streets, but you haven't all seen this castle. This is Castle Sentinel, and it is a, like I said, a a breath of fresh air. If you look at like the design of it, it's a little bit different. I suppose the floor, texture is sort of the same thing, but you're Lord Kavar or Kavar. You are Rolp E, and there's all your clothes. Okay. Alright, there he is. I was looking everywhere. I had to check my map. I'm like, where the heck is he? I've explored every corner of this stupid castle. And here he is right there, just hanging out right in the front room. It's Mr. Prince something. I've already forgotten your name. Lotan. There we go. Hello, Prince Lotan. How's it going? Welcome to Sentinel, Alexis. I guess you must have received my letter. I know some things about Lysander and why he might be haunting Daggerfall, but before I tell you, I have to promise to do. Wait, I have to promise to do something for me first. Is that alright? Yeah, you can promise to do something for yourself. Whatever. You will? Wait, I didn't say that. I said it was okay if you promised yourself something. Thank RK. Okay, whatever. You see, I used to have an older brother, 10 or 11 years older than me, named Merton. Why does that name sound familiar? Whenever I ask what happened to him, I'm told a different story. Some say he got sick and died. Some say he was kidnapped by the Underking. I want to know the truth. If you can find some proof of what really happened to him, I'll tell you all I know about King Lysander. Okay? So we now have our next quest, and luckily it doesn't sound like it's time limited, so that makes me happy. What? Oh, because that's the quest I took, and I decided not to go ahead and look into it. Let's see. Sentinel has asked me to investigate the death of his brother. Sentinel has asked me to investigate the death of his brother Merton, who was supposedly kidnapped by the Underking years ago. So I need to now ask about Merton and the Underking, which leads me to believe that I'm going to end up in some place where there's, more dead stuff. Alright. Yo, can you tell me anything about, no, you probably can't. Things people work. No, I'm going to have to do some investigation stuff. And your mother probably won't help me out, because she's, I don't know, she might. Maybe I'll run back to his mother and ask her. No, she won't. She won't talk to me. Maybe she will. Let's go and try it. Okay, I forgot to hit the tell me about. Okay, so I'm at the queen, and I'm asking, Merton, let's see, let's do so politely. I'm speaking to a queen, right? It's royalty. Hail to thee! Apprise me of the situation with Merton. And she will say, you have my permission to prostrate yourself and beg for forgiveness, Merton indeed. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to somebody else now. Thank you for your time. Okay, I'm going to need to ask her. I'm going to ask around the castle, and then I'll go ahead and I'll start asking around town. If that doesn't, if that doesn't bring out any evidence, let's talk to the Joker. His life is probably fantastic. He's probably got maybe some loose lips. Hopefully, hail, good stranger. Apprise me of the situation with Merton. Where did you hear about Merton? I'll not tell some wetback dark elf any more about Merton. Alright, well, it seems like it's a touchy subject. What about you, servant guy? Oh, there's a floor above where the queen is. We can go even higher in the castle. That's interesting. Okay, there we go. Let me up. Let's go ahead, let's go up to maybe the top floor. Maybe there's some people there who will tell me. So far, nobody has been cooperative. They're just telling me, oh, you're that horrible Alexis, telling you would be blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, thanks, people. I don't know why my reputation is so terrible here. Like, it's not like word would have spread of the fact that I just don't do stuff. What the heck? The music changed. This makes me very nervous. We're gonna save the game. And I'm gonna start sneaking. The music changed. The entire tone of the entire place feels very different all of a sudden. Hello? People? What is going on here? You don't look like a friendly. Oh my goodness. This thing just turned into a dungeon. I think, okay, I'm drawing my sword just in case. We'll go down because that looked like an enemy. That wasn't just like a Holy crap! You're coming after me. All right. Have at ye. Come on, let's go. Wanna go? Wanna go? I don't wanna go. Cause actually, no, cause, okay, an archer just died. What the heck? Okay, maybe I'm in a place I'm not supposed to be. There's a fig. These things are really not worth a whole lot of money, so I'm gonna just sort of leave them be, but I'll take the money. I'll equip the money. I'll put glue and tape, you know, scotch tape all over it, and I'll glue the crap to my face. I'll be wearing money. It'll be money armor. I've got enough money to do that, right? Actually, that'd be cool. Money armor. Okay, let me look at my map. Does this... No indication... You are in Sentinel. I'm a common citizen, so it's not counting as me killing guards. Wait a second. This is very interesting. What if this Merton guy is actually... Basically, what if he's been locked in the attic? That would be interesting. If Castle Sentinel basically turned into the next dungeon. That is cool. Okay, and then there's the new textures and everything. Thank you, game. This feels good. This is cool. This is a nice development. This has got me excited again. I love how sort of organic that felt. That it wasn't like go to this dungeon, which is yet another hole in the ground. It was I'm just walking along, and oh look, I happen to walk into some area where people don't want me. And you know that, hey, that's fine, because that's right up Alexis's alley, is going to places where people don't want her. Kind of. Alright, we're gonna save this as ouch, I think. Okay, this is, actually, I'm sorry I'm gushing here. I'm just like, this is so cool, yes! You know, I'm wondering if that's the case, if it's a, prince sort of, locked up in the attic type story. It's interesting, though, that it's like, the area of this one attic area, or this upper floor, what the heck was that? Is that a bear? How did they get a bear up here? They're like, they're moving in, it's like, where do you want the bear? Oh, just put it in the attic? Alright. Yeah, they just keep bears randomly in their castle. But it seems like this dungeon area almost has more space to it than the normal, just the lower part of the castle. This is like, man, you know, people have got to be asking, why is the castle so big? I've been on the inside. It's not that big on the inside. It's bigger on the outside. It's like a reverse TARDIS. Okay, this is really neat. We're saving the little game once again. Hello? Anyone down this dark corridor? The mood is cooler, the music is cooler. It's a much needed change. Okay, you probably have a long range weapon. I'm gonna come back here and wait for you to come out here after me. Yeah, I think that was an archer. So I'm waiting out here for her to come after me, so I can go ahead and, you know, deal with her out here rather than fighting at range, because Alexis is not very good at range. I could try, you know, I could try using a bow again in this game, just to try it out, but I suspect that it won't go very well. It's just not. Maybe it's something I'll fiddle around with a little bit more in Morrowind, but as of right now, like, okay, we'll just rest a little bit to get my stamina back up. Etiquette and running skill. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, like, I don't know, the archery seems like it doesn't work. Maybe it doesn't work as well in Daggerfall as it would in Morrowind. I don't know. I could give it a try. Maybe I'll give it a try. Just to show off how archery works in this game. Because I haven't really given it a good shot. I picked up a bow once, but I had no arrows for it, so I just kind of, okay, whatever. But it's not going to be one of Alexis's main things. Her main thing is, you know, like short blades, like thievery type stuff, and magic. That's basically her play style, what she's going to be doing. But, you know, like I said, I've said many times, I like to show off many different aspects of games. So, you know, I'll probably maybe fiddle around with it, but it won't get, we'll say, widespread use for Alexis, because it's just not something that she would be doing a lot of. Alright, I picked the lock, yes! Anyone in here? I was kind of hoping that I'd find the other prince and be like, wow, thanks, I've been locked up in this attic forever, and I'd be like, no problem, come with me, if you want to live. Yeah, that would have been cool, but it didn't happen. So why was that door locked anyways? It's not like there was anyone in there or anything in there, it was just an empty room. Maybe there's something invisible in the room. There's a possibility. There's a possibility if it was a real place, but since it's in Daggerfall, I'm fairly certain there are not invisible items in Daggerfall. This is actually pretty big. I do like the layout though. It has a different feel to it than some of the other dungeons I've been in recently. Like, I'm wondering if there's even a purpose to doing this this section. Like, is this like a later game thing? There's a skull on the ground. Save your game! Save your game! We don't know what the skull does. Skull? Okay, there's just a random skull on the ground. Anyone in here? There's a fire lit. So it leads me to believe that, you know, someone has been here recently. Except for the fact that, you know, the game developers wouldn't take that into account. They'd probably just be like, hey, we need to make this place feel a little bit more alive, put a fireplace in the corner, and then it's, you know, the graphics guy just makes them always lit, so I guess I can't really use that kind of deduction, because I'm not sure if there was that much, we'll say, thought put into the actual design. Because, you know, like if we're thinking honestly about design here, there's grizzly bears roaming the halls. Like, how much sense does that actually make? And we've hit a dead end. Why is there a dead end? Wow, we've gone quite far down. Okay, we're gonna run back to that other room, and that's right. There was another path I hadn't taken. Impromptu dungeon! I'm just sitting there, just talking to people, royalty and stuff. I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, hey, I wonder if there's anyone, whoa! Okay. Yeah, go ahead and close the door. Keep yourself in there. Rogue just died. I'm stealing all of the royal treasures. Yeah, this looks kind of gruesome. We got blood on the ground. We got this bloody thing here. This looks like like a torch. Yeah, this is where they kill people and torture them. Oh man, I don't have we'll say high hopes for the prince there. I'm noticing though these enemies are not hitting very hard, and I'm used to getting just slammed by these enemies in the dungeon. So I'm wondering, like, it's actually making me doubt if I'm even supposed to be here at this point in the game, because I'm like, well, if the last story mission was this hard and, you know, then I should be expecting things to get even harder you know, going forward. But yet, here I am, and things are not that hard. These enemies, I'm actually able to slay a few of them before, you know, having to rest. But then again, you know what, the humans were always weaker anyways. It's the monsters that really gave me a hard time. We have a book, A History of Daggerfall by Odiva Galwood. I don't think we've read that one, so let's go ahead and take it. We can read that one. Maybe we can start reading that one. Maybe not this time, because I'm actually running out of time. There's been a lot that's been cut out, but that's why we'll say, yeah, that's why this episode might be shorter, or it might be just on time, but I don't have time to go ahead and do a full reading. So, there's a door here that's locked. Let's go ahead and try to steve our way through. Spell effect failed. Okay, so I can't use the lockpick. When I use steal mode on the door, it doesn't activate Steve, but I have to use the grab mode. So we'll use Steve again. Spell effect failed. My goodness, Steve, let's bust down the door. I hope there's nothing in there that I actually need magic for, because I'm going to be screwed. Okay! Oh, and I can't heal myself. That's great. That's just fantastic. Okay, I'll just slay you and then I can rest. It's just like I just got surprised and hit in the face. But you know, it's not like I was being very stealthy. They knew I was coming, so the second I got through the door, they're like, "Hiya!" Okay, and there's some treasure in here, and that's about it. So we're gonna go ahead and loot the treasure. A lot of these ingredients, but I can't use these ingredients for anything in the game. It's very strange. I don't even know why they're in there. Because I've looked, and there's really no alchemy or anything in Daggerfall. My stealth skill has improved. That's good. We're gonna go ahead and save this as ouch, and you know, we're probably gonna save it as end, because that is the end of this recording. Next time we're gonna continue exploring this castle. Even if it's not where we're supposed to be, I find it intriguing, so I want to go ahead and explore this entire area. Unless I really shouldn't be, you know, if I'm sequence breaking or something, please let me know. But either way, if you like the video, and you'd like to see more, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.